Welcome to our second reflection on the O Antiphons for O Adonai, O Leader, for the 18th of December. Exodus 3, 1-6. Moses was looking after the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, priest of Midian. He led his flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in the shape of a flame of fire coming from the middle of a bush. Moses looked. There was the bush blazing, but it was not being burnt up. "I must go and look at this strange sight," Moses said, "and see why the bush is not burnt." Now the Lord saw him go forward to look, and God called him from the middle of the bush. "Moses, Moses," he said. "Here I am," he answered. "Come no nearer," he said. "Take off your shoes, for the place on which you stand is holy ground. I am the God of your father," he said, "the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob." At this, Moses covered his face, afraid to look at God. After God had told Moses what he was to do, Moses said to God, "Suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, 'The God of your fathers has sent me to you,' and they ask me, 'What is his name?' Then what shall I tell them?" God said to Moses, "Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh, I will be what I will be. That is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you." How have people through the ages depicted O Adonai? So here are a few examples of images from the internet, and it's interesting to think about what the artist is trying to say. The symbols which have been used for wisdom are a burning bush, 2 stone tablets, and tent or tabernacle in the desert. Why do you think people have chosen these symbols? Here is an old painting showing the Lord speaking to Moses from the burning bush. Here are some paintings which try to capture the wonder and the glory of the burning bush. Here we have a photograph of space with some wondrous stars, a whole galaxy. And our God was the God who created all of these things that are in space. And here the fire is in the bush. The God who created that constellation was the God who was in the fire in the burning bush. In the next painting, the artist has depicted the link between the burning bush and Jesus, with the outstretched arms inside the burning bush, which also look like a cross. Is the ring of fire also a crown of thorns? In this next painting, the artist has depicted Mary with the infant Jesus on her knee within the burning bush. And look carefully at the infant Jesus. What do you see? So here we have the artist thinking that the infant Jesus is the same as the God who spoke from the burning bush. O Adonai Sonnet by Malcolm Gate. Unsayable, you chose to speak one tongue. Unseeable, you gave yourself away. The Adonai, the Tetragrammaton, grew by a wayside in the light of day. O you who dared to be a tribal god, to own a language, people, and a place, who chose to be exploited and betrayed, if so you might be met face to face. Come to us here, who would not find you there, who chose to know the skin and not the pith, who heard no more than thunder in the air, who marked the mere events and not the myth. Touch the bare branches of our unbelief, and blaze again like fire in every leaf. The tetragrammaton in this sonnet is the word used for the names of God in the way that the Jewish people refer to God, where they never use a word that completely describes him. So they're Yahweh or Jehovah, but without the vowels. And the prayer for today, based on the antiphon, O Adonai, come with outstretched arms and redeem us. O Adonai, come with outstretched arms and redeem us.